Manitoba Liquor Mart product expert Sheila Nash has found us something to drink. We'll get to that in a second. First, a review on your 3 brilliant dishes, Karen Armstrong, Manitoba chicken producers. They were so good, let me say that.
Terrific. Well, we started out with the Pacific Rim chicken thighs that we marinated in that combination that had hoisin sauce and curry powder in there, did them on the grill, and then finished them off over indirect heat.
They were
and
incredible.
We're serving them with grilled pineapple. Fantastic. And then we've got the pizzas that you did such a masterful job on, that we layered the flavors with bacon, barbecue sauce, some roasted red pepper, and of course, chicken.
Had like a real smoky flavor too.
Absolutely.
It was so good.
On the naan bread, which is a little different.
Beginning, Dan, what did that take us?
Like less than 5 minutes.
Unreal.
And then we finished it off with our stir fry, the chicken stir fry that we finish off with some cashews, lots of vegetables, lots of garlic, wonderful sauce on that. Very simple and quick.
Excellent work.
The recipes for this show and the complete series of great tastes are available on the foodmanitoba.ca website.
Poor Sheila missed all the good action in the kitchen. I'm sorry about that. It was amazing. I'm sure you could smell it.
I could.
What have you come up with to pair with these 3 dishes?
Well, great recipes, I have to say, and I really have to mention the hardest part of my job is often just narrowing down my options. So considering it's the first show of the season, Great Taste of Manitoba, it's all Manitoba local producers that I'm going to feature.
Great.
That being said, to start with that first recipe, which smelled delicious, the Pacific Rim chicken thighs, I decided to go with Rigby Estate Winery fruit wine. This is a dry raspberry wine made just outside of Killarney, Manitoba. Often when we think of fruit wine, we think of sweet. This is a dry style. You get that nice natural tardiness to it, but to break it up a little bit, I did cut it with a little bit of sparkling wine, a Canadian sparkling wine. And the reason I did that is just because you've got that sweet curried flavors, a little bit of pineapple. I really wanted to have that carbonation there and just sort of cut through the dish and hold its own all the way through. For the second recipe, the chicken and bacon pizzas, pretty full flavored pizzas, I have to say. There was that barbecue sauce and the bacon. Beer, what else could we pair? Half pints brewed right here in Winnipeg.
Nice.
Seemed like such a natural fit. Of course, I wanted something that had a lot of flavor to it, lots of fullness to it, so I went with a little Scrapper IPA. I mean, it's got that nice natural bitterness to it. You get a little bit of fruit flavors there. It should certainly be delartful on its own, of course.
Half Pints makes a true IPA.
This
it's
is
good.
dry hopping process. They add a large amount of actually hops in on the last tank, and you get that real true IPA characteristics, the natural bitterness. It should work lovely. Lastly, the stir-fried chicken with the cashews. There was a little bit of garlic and spice there. I went to classic and iconic Crown Royal, of course, distilled right here in Gimli, Manitoba. And, over 50 different whiskeys blended. It's a beautiful, full, robust, but I decided to cut it a little bit and make a cocktail. So it is, in fact, the Royal Lemonade. This has got a little bit of orange liqueur, a little bit of sugar, and some lemon, and, of course, topped and stretched with some sparkling lemon soda. What you get is a wonderful full-flavored, crisp, refreshing beverage that should pair lovely.
Royal Lemonade. Well done, Sheila. Great show. Thank you so much for tuning in. Karen Armstrong, Manitoba chicken producers. This is an understatement, but that was a spectacular job.
Thank you.
It was really good. Sheila Nash, as always, a wonderful
Lots of
job,
fun,
and thank you
thanks.
for your efforts. We learned a lot. These recipes are available online. Check them out and join us next week. It is Packing Pulses for lunch. Our friend Roxanne will join us from Manitoba Pulse Growers, and it will be great. Thanks again.
Great Tastes of Manitoba is presented by Manitoba Liquor Marts. Great Tastes is brought to you by foodmanitoba.ca. Local farms, local foods. Great Tastes is produced by Hummer Productions.